Well, so when you are taking your steps,
I just don't like the way that there's you know, problems of it and you don't know
basic stuff.
when it's leaving. And I don't know what's coming. You'll
You just sit there.
just sit there and enjoy it, alright? So we start off, and it's called the ABC of Ted and Brons. So Sasha would like to make a start, and you'll just, events will unfold as we go on.
Aim for eldest of your life when you both became husband and wife.
One, I should have some more. Z.
Picture of Brazil.
Coverage where you made that famous place.
And dates were in surplus supplies by the ministry and gave tons of them to the pigs, so that's where the dates came.
Did you give them dates then?
And fed the pigs dates. Mark? E is for Ethiopia, the inspiration for Ted's Utopia.
Yes, that's true.
Do you remember that, Ted?
And you're cutting open the pig, somebody. It says on the top here, my star patient recovering after caesarean operation. This is when Ted did a caesarean operation in Ethiopia hospital.
We're trapped without the head.
Now who is the star patient? Tail?
It's a chap without the head.
F is for farming and foxes, which provided them with a variable amount of cash.
Very variable.
That's right. Exercising your muscles.
Variable amounts of cash. H is for Hungerdown Lane, where they have seen snow, lightning,
Lightning and
sun and
Same. Finds them and everyone looks.
I is for interest, they share in books. Ted writes them, Bron finds them, and everyone looks.
Somewhat shouts, your bowels get a bit loose. For King's Cross, the place of the young, where Bron worked before she became a dung.
A place where they have summer breaks.
Alice for the Lakes, the place where they had their summer breaks.
For me, is David. David,
I think Bron, did you take that one? I think Bron might have taken that picture. Did you take that picture, Bron?
Picture
Did you
of
take
them,
that one?
picture of them in the Lake District.
That's really nice.
M is for Maryport, so close to the sea. Travelling there in Hut 493. That's the car, that's the old car that travelled up and down the country to Maryport.
P is for peace, which we all should be taught. A minute's silence, a pause for thought.
So can we have a minute's silence, please?
David.
Is everyone's friend, whose beliefs and ideals will never end.
I thought she was going to twitches. I thought she was looking at twitches.
Can't think of anything else.
I might get the cue how to unwrap this one of the sideways.
Did it a month ago at a slower pace.
That's true. He came ice skating, roller skating with us.
Or is for ice skating. It's about a week before.
He was the oldest person going round.
It didn't go very fast though.
It's the telegram.
It's a telegram. Shall I read it? It says, it's in from Staplehurst. It says, done, Southport. Baby boy, all okay. Ted.
He's a baby.
So we've got a new typewriter for
He's
him.
baby.
Mark again.
Looks like a cash machine.
U is for United Nations, where they organise peace operations.
Money counter.
Picture of the United Nations for you.
It's an old radio. This is the Ben.
Ben's coming up.
X is for Christmas, a family affair, presents and happiness we can all share.
Sasha's now.
Y is for years, 50 so I'm told, a love which has lasted, a marriage of love.
So we've just about finished this. I'm supposed to say this, but I wanted to say a little bit extra after, right? So, Zedis was zeal which will never last. Please raise your glass to present and past. You've got your glass. We'll do that in a minute, all right? So we'll just do something else first.
No, just
Just a few words. I was going to say this to Mum especially. Hope you're enjoying the video, but you managed to come down. That's great. So, 50 years of marriage is really well worth celebrating. So a little flashback on one or two things. You've heard some of them. Apparently it's a very quick romance. About 3 months or something, wasn't it? That's all it was before they got hitched. The common interests, some of them are Quakers, organic farming. Prince Charles and the Archers were way behind both of them. They chose a very insecure job, working very hard on the land, getting up at 4 o'clock, a lot of mornings because the produce had to be collected about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, depending on your rotation, because it had to be sent down to London. Working with nature sometimes, which Ted kept on about, but we also live against nature when things like thunder, lightning and wind came in outside to hold things down, and Bron got worried because the wind and the glass might fly around. And we had one funny thing where lightning actually struck, what's the structure, Ted? And we went along the wires and all the tomatoes got killed where the light... So you have a love of hills, Lake District and walking and things like that. Besides producing lots of crops, they did produce a crop of 3 boys, which I don't know whether it's planned or not, but could have perhaps had a girl. I think they would have liked a girl in there somewhere. I was... sorry?
We've got 2 girls.
Yes, that's right, 2 girls now.
3.
Stuart!
3. Oh, yeah.
Or 5 here, you did lots of one.
I was meaning that. I was meaning my affair.
Oh yes, that way, yes. Stuart was tempted out of agriculture by fascination with solving practical problems and things like that, and also no early mornings anymore. Alan, well, he fell into the trap of following Ted and Bron, but he's probably ended up doing the best of the lot of us. So perhaps it's good advice after all. Mark, I don't know, I didn't know what to say on this one. I just said, well, perhaps the maths involved was too elementary in agriculture. I don't know. But Ted and Bron wanted to today actually spend time renewing their marriage vows, and they've got it all planned and everything, but because of the problems that we've had, that's been cancelled, but I think that would have been very nice. Just like to say that we ought to now raise our glasses.
It's alcohol free, by the way.
Alcohol free. And this is to Ted and Bron, to a wonderful life they've had, and we love them all dearly.
Ted and Bron.
Right, do you know how to hold the knife? I don't know.
Do it together.
Right through.
I've just jotted down a few headings, just in case I run dry. Now, we had planned, mainly because in my ignorance of all the things that's been going on, I had thought, well, what can we do as part of the celebration? And we had planned to repeat our wedding, what do you call it? Promises, yes.
No, not that.
Well, the main reason was that hardly anybody here, I don't know whether it's Peggy was at our wedding.
Yeah, Peggy was.
I think Mary arrived just as we were finishing, and Muriel arrived when we were finishing. We thought it would have been a good idea to gone over the same thing again. But with John being like she is, we cancelled it. But I just wanted to say that was something we planned. very much for Stuart and Alan and Maya and Theo and everybody for making such a wonderful event. Mark as well, of course. There's two people I'd like to pick out there, Kathleen and Hugh. The reason for that is that it was Hugh's father that was the minister of our Baptist church, who I got to know fairly well, who helped me an awful lot. And Hugh has been helping Stuart with his book quite a lot. And Kathleen, she was a little toddler when I was a big difference in size at the time. She lived next door to me. And it's been most interesting to see you grow up. I've become a very beautiful person. I hope she will one day.
When's your 50th?
One final little thing that I want to give well, perhaps my forgiveness is not quite the right word, but all my life it's been a struggle between the piecework, the holding, and what I've devoted to the family, and it's been a conflict between interests all that time. And sometimes I wonder whether I've done any of them properly, but it's a try. Well, thank you very much for everybody coming and making such an enjoyable afternoon.
Oh, thank you, Ted.
The song. And if I get the tune slightly wrong, it's because I don't know it very well. But it's the Beatles song that they did, called whatever it's called. And well, we've called it Love You, Yeah, Yeah, Yeah.
We love you, yay, yay, yay.
Oh, right. Okay, that's what we called it. Yeah, that's what we called it. And that's because we do. That's why we wrote this song. And we wrote it to the tune of the Beatles rather than make up a new tune, because then everybody knows it and everybody can join in, and because everybody loves you. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. We love you, yeah, yeah, yeah. 3 years ago, this was your wedding day. In 1995, this is what we want to say. We love you, and you know that can't be bad. We love you, and you know I'm so glad. 1945, the year that you remember. December, she loves me, and I know that can't be bad. She said she loves me, and we are both so glad. He loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. He loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. We love you, yeah. You know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Who did the words?
Well, me and Mark and Dad claim they did it, but it was me.
Like a piano.